Hi, this is Pastor Ryan, and I'm here with your daily Hope devotional. And I just want to share with you some thoughts today from a passage of Scripture that I've heard a lot in my life because I was that kid that got in trouble for talking in class. I was the kid that always had a comment. My teachers, if you would go back and look at my report cards, often commented, Ryan talks too much in class. So that's who I was. So this scripture was quoted to me often, and it's in James chapter 1, verse 19. It says, "Take note of this, everyone, including Ryan, should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." And those are great. That's just a great word right there, especially in the days that we live in with COVID-19. And I just want to remind you about them today. I don't think I even have to tell you a lot. I think those words really speak for themselves. Be quick to listen. Be careful who you're listening to. There are some voices that are better than others. Make sure you don't listen to only the people that you agree with. Listen to people you don't agree with, but listen with an open heart. Listen to them and with compassion. Hear their perspective. So be quick to listen. Be slow to speak simply means this. It simply means that process it before you talk it out. Hey, once your words are out, it's really hard to bring them back in. So be very careful and very measured with our words is a super important thing for us. If you're going to write something on Facebook, why don't you write it today? Let it set for 24 hours before you post it. Don't just be slow to speak. That is so very important. Not to get in a hurry, but to allow your thoughts to process. I can't tell you how many times I've said things, I've written things, only to think later, oh, I didn't know that about this. I didn't understand that perspective. I wish I'd asked this question. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. I think it's a really good exercise for us to find out what is it that makes us angry. What makes me angry? I've watched people on Facebook, and they're angry because they have to walk one way down a grocery store aisle. Really? That's all it takes to get you angry? That is an amazing thing to me. That because I have to wear a mask, somehow I feel like I'm persecuted. Well, wow, that's interesting. That's what makes you angry. That's what you want to fight. There's so many injustices in the world today that for that to be our point of anger, boy, that's not good. Look around. The news is full right now of things that we should have righteous indignation about. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you should look because they're there, front and center. And I would encourage you to listen, to be slow to speak, and to be slow to become angry. Now listen, that does not say to us that we shouldn't get angry. There are things we should be angry about. There's injustices that are taking place in the world that we need to stand against, that we need to step up for, that we need to start listening to people that are experiencing injustice, and we need to listen to them. We need to ask questions of them. We need to gain their perspective, and we need to process that. And then if that is a cause for which we want to stand, then we need to stand. We need to stand. And if it requires us being angry, then there are times that anger isn't appropriate. The scripture tells us, be angry, but in your anger, do not sin. So I give you that thought for the day. Comes straight from my life. Something I'm practicing as much as I possibly can. I've already had to write 1 or 2 emails apologizing to someone for things that I said too quickly and because I didn't listen well. And so I would hope that my experience would help you in your experience today. I pray for you today that the Spirit of the Lord would just guide you, help you to be quick to listen, remind you of that, slow to speak and slow to become angry. That today, that the love of Jesus would so fill your life, and it would so fill it that it would overflow and flood into the lives of others. Thanks for listening today. Really glad you were here.